So, Joe, how you doing?
How you doing?
All right. So, how are you feeling right now? How's your health and everything? How's the knee? Is it bothering you?
It's been fine. I mean, I just been working out all summer. It's been fine, no problem. Getting back to where I was, and I feel pretty good.
In regards to Ben, do you guys want him back? And is that true that you guys were going to go on the plane to talk to him and he declined? You guys coming out there?
Of course, we want him back. He's a big piece of what we've been building the past few years. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that have happened a bit, in between, and I know a little bit about all of that, but that's not really for me to deal. But the way I look at it is that, you know. We all got to be better. After we lost, I kind of try to figure out, ways, I can be better, so we can win something. But I think you just got to have some self-awareness. I could have done much better than I did. I turned the ball over a few times. Missed a few shots. Tobias could have been better. All my teammates could have been better. So you just gotta look at yourself and find ways how to get better. Oh yeah, I mean, that's what it takes to win, and I still believe that, we got a chance to win with him. I know he's going through a lot, and I guess you just gotta let him, be himself.
Hi, Joel. Amy Fiddle, NBC Sports Philadelphia. Two questions real quick. One, with how this has kind of played out, do you have any regrets about anything that you've said that could have been misconstrued? And two, how frustrating or disappointing, or whatever word you want to use, has it been to kind of have to go through these back channels through social media? And this is no, the first question you guys are talking about is about a teammate that's not here.
I mean, what did I actually say? I don't think I said anything. I was asked a question, what was the turning point of the game? And, I really believe that, it was a turning point of the game. If there's anybody that should be mad, is me freaking calling Matisse out for missing a freaking free throw. But we all talk about it. We all joke about it. We know we got to be better. So I don't have any regrets because I didn't, call out anybody. I just stated the facts. I'm honest. I can't lie, and that's just me. So I don't have any regrets because I don't feel like, I put anybody in a situation where, they had to feel bad. But at the end of the day, just like I just said, we gotta have self-awareness and we gotta figure out ways how to get better as players and, as a team. I'm figuring it out. I'm not perfect. Even talking about it, you guys always pick up, those one sentence, even talking about it, I talked about, a few plays down the road, turned the ball over. I was a big part of it. I missed shots. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. It happens. All I can do is, try and, play hard, the hardest as hard as I can. But, we honestly, we just all got to grow up. I look at it in a way that, for example, if, I understand, being in trade rumors and all that stuff, but that's just part of the business. If I don't know, Golden State came and offered Steph and Clay for me, you think the Sixers would say no to that? They gotta say yes to that. I will say yes to that because how do you say no to that? So, because that's what they do. They're always gonna find ways to get better. So you can't get mad at that. It's just the way it is. So I look at it in a way that you just gotta move on and you just gotta be, you just gotta be yourself and do the best job you can because we get paid to do all, and we get paid a lot of money. You know, a lot of people don't make, you know, this type of money, but I just feel like it is a business. It's unfortunate to be in that situation. Personally, I never really gone through it except probably 2 years ago when the whole city wanted me to get traded. Even though, you know, you got stuff going off the court and stuff, but you know, people don't really look at you as a human being, and you know, that's not fair. But at the end of the day, you know, you gotta take care of your business. You gotta do what you gotta do, based on, you know, what you get paid for. Yeah, but like I said at the beginning, it is unfortunate. I would not like to be in that situation, but then again, it is a business.
Kevin the Crossing Broad. I'm right here, Joel. Joe, when you come out a couple of weeks ago and you talk about shushing the fans and the trade rumors and stuff like that, and you ask fans to be better, what exactly do you mean by that? Are you talking about booing? Are you talking about the human element of being a player? Are you talking about social media assholes? What's kind of like the gist of what you were trying to convey there?
The first thing I'll say about that is that the fans, they have the right to act the way they want to. You know, personally, I would not want to be in another city because, you know, I like Philadelphia because, you know, and I'm honest about this, they care. You know, they come to games, they're going to know, you know, who would you sign? Who's the 15 man? They're going to know everything about the team. Like, they're so invested in the team. So it's only fair for them to, you know, be pissed off when we lose, you know, be mad. It doesn't matter. You know, I could be averaging, you know, 50 points and we lose, you know, and they're still going to be mad at me. You know, that's just the way it is. You know, they work hard for, you know, the money they make. And, you know, we get paid based on them coming to games and, you know, buying jerseys and all that stuff. And I'm grateful for it. So I think they have the right to, you know, kind of voice their frustrations. And when I just said, you know, be better, I'm looking at it, you know, I'm looking at it as a whole, like as a plan as a whole, because, you know, I think about, you know, what can happen in the future. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, like whether it's, you know, we have, you know, another, you know, max salary open and we chasing after, you know, free agent that wants to come here. But, you know, I'm looking at it in a way that I don't want the fans to kind of scare people off. And yeah, everybody knows Philly is a tough city. You know, they love sports. You know, they're gonna tell you how it is, and you know, I love it. I personally don't have any problems with it. But you know, I also look at it in the way that, you know, not everybody's built the same. You know, the way I handle it is different than, you know, a guy that might want to come here. They might not want to be, you know, under that type of pressure because, you know, they might not play well and they might think that that's just not the best place for them to be just because of the fans. So that's what I meant by that.
Yeah, Joel, Tom Moore from the Bucks County Courier-Times. You had a career highs almost across the board offensively last year, but I was wondering, how would you assess your year defensively, and what do you think you kind of need or want to do better this year, regardless whether Ben's here or not?
You say defensively? Oh yeah, I mean, I've always believed that, you know, and you can look at the numbers, you know, advanced numbers and defensive metrics and all that stuff. You know, when you look at it, you know, it doesn't matter who's on the floor with me. I've always been able to be the anchor, you know, of the defense. And, you know, that's why, you know, you see guys like Rudy Gobert, you know, he's one of few defensive player of the year because, you know, as big, you know, you actually kind of control, you know, everything because you can see everything. You behind, you know, all the guards and, you know, everybody guarding. So you're calling out plays and stuff. So, and, you know, as I mentioned in the past, you know, I have, you know, aspirations to become the defensive player of the year. You know, I think for me personally, I just got to be more active, you know, And, it's hard to do because, offensively, I'm also asked to do a lot, and I don't mind. I love it. I love, carrying the team on both ends, and I think that's what probably makes me special because I do it on both ends. But that's where it comes in. Also taking care of my body, being in the best shape of my life, and because if I'm that, I can do both, and not really be tired because I'm doing more offensively or more defensively. So I think for me, it's all about just being in the best shape of my life and just being active.
Hey, Joel, Tim Bontas from ESPN. Good to see you again, finally. If you had gotten the chance to sit with Ben and talk to him, what would you have said to him?
Honestly, I would probably say I'm disappointed because I look. Obviously, we haven't won anything, but just going by what has been said, through the media and you guys tweeting based on your sources and stuff. I would look at it in a way that look at what we've been able to do. Obviously we haven't done anything in the regular season, and I got to be better. Everybody's got to be better. But in the regular season, we've been so good and so dominant that we know it's working. So I think it's all about, taking the next step and, kind of like everybody just playing up to their potential, whether it's me, him, Tobias, Shake, Matisse, the new guys coming in, Drummond, like everybody's got to be on point. To be able to win is hard. And, I haven't gotten close to it, but I can say you get to the second round and, man, you get to game 7. It's so draining mentally.
Yep.
It's hard. It's not easy. But that's something that, I'm willing to do. And I think my teammates are also willing to do. So I think it's all about, everybody playing, up to their potential.
Just to be clear, when you say you'd be disappointed or you are disappointed, what are you disappointed in?
I'm disappointed in the fact that we've seen the results. We know our days. We know our looks. We win. We all winners. It doesn't matter if someone is averaging 40 points. It doesn't matter if someone is coming off the bench is averaging 2 points. I think at the end of the day, everybody wins. When you win a championship, guys, everybody's gonna get paid. Whether it's me, whether it's Matisse, Shake, like guys coming off the bench, the new guys and stuff. So I think winning cures everything. So we've been able to do that in the regular season. So I think it's been time, and it's time to take the next step. And I hope that he really changes his mind because if I didn't like playing with him, I'm honest, I would say it. But I do love playing with him because he adds so much to our team. We've been building this thing around us.
Right.
Like it's not. I don't say it as like this is my team. I don't care. I don't care about any of that. Has nothing to do with me. I'm not trying to live in a spotlight. I got my family. I'm private. Like that's not me. Like I'm just trying to play basketball and have fun.
I'm not trying to harp on this. I just don't want it to get taken out of context.
Yeah.
Are you saying you're disappointed?
When y'all put it out there, y'all better put the
Well, are you saying?
Because I'm sure you guys are probably put already. Oh, he's disappointed, and just keep it
that's why I'm trying to. Are you disappointed that like the situation is that where it is now, like that he's not here? That's what you're disappointed about?
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that we're in these situations. I don't think it's fair. Yeah, there's stuff that could have happened in the way. Whether it's I'm sure coach has mentioned kind of put the context of what he was trying to say and what he was trying to communicate. I know as probably you guys said maybe my comments have something to do with it, which I don't think it is, because when you listen to the whole court, it has nothing to do, with, calling anybody out. So I think, I'm just disappointed that, he's not here because he knows it too. He knows we can win together. I think we just all as a whole, I think, a few of us have complained about the fans, as a whole, we just need to just not care and just play better. Just play our game.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. Sure, people are going to go out there and tell, how many people have told me that, oh, don't shoot threes. Every single time I'm shooting threes. This year, I'm thinking about freaking shooting more threes. I don't care, because that's what's going to help the team. Last year, I thought, what didn't help us a lot is that we didn't shoot a lot of threes. People might have, different views on that, but I think it goes a long way. So that's something I'm going to do. If, you want to, because you're not comfortable doing so, then don't do it. And in this situation, he does so many other great things for the team that is not really needed at times. At times he might be, but he's not really needed because, defensively he's a monster, and then offensively he creates so many open threes.
Hey, Joel. Paul Hudrick, Liberty Ballers. Last year, you talked a lot about taking care of your body, and you hired a dietitian and everything. And are you feeling more the effects of that as you're going into this year? Are you starting to kind of? I know you said it was a process before, and it's going to take some time, but are you starting to feel better because of that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Even when you look at last year, I stay healthy. And there's been freak accidents, and it happens. We are worried where to land, and that caused my knee to swell up. But thankfully that was nothing. So I think it does work, and you saw the year I had last year. Now I need to take it to the next level and be better, so we can win something.
Dan Gelston, the Associated Press. Doc said before last year, he was trying to get you and Ben to do things more together, like off the court. Did that ever really materialize? And how would you describe your personal relationship with Ben?
It did. I think last year we were closer than ever before. That's for sure. As far as like I don't go out and I just stay with my family and all that stuff. I'd rather stay home or on the road or play video games and all that stuff. We had as a team we had a few team dinners, which is something that we need to do more of. But I believe that our relationship was much closer than ever before.
Back here, Joel. Noah Levick, NBC Sports Philly. You've talked in the past about how you love when Ben's aggressive, how you love when he shoots when open. If he does end up returning to your team, what specifically do you want to see from him on the court this season?
I'm sure we all seen videos. That will help because he has that potential. He has that potential to be that good. And we know what he brings in, defensively. Even without that, offensively, he just creates, a lot of shots for mainly our three-point shooters. And then offensively, I think, something he's got to focus on, especially because, I post up a lot, and he's in the dunker. I think, something to focus that he can focus on is also, I think he can be a monster on the offensive rebound because there's so much attention on me that, most of the times, all the time, they're really sending double and triple teams on me. And I feel like he always has a mismatch, whether it's, me playing high-low and passing the ball or, if I end up shooting it, I think there's an opportunity to grab, way more offensive rebounds. than he has been in the past. So I think, there's a few ways we can get better, but it's not all on him. Like I keep saying, I gotta be better. I mean, you go back to, game 7, I turned the ball over a few times. I missed a couple easy shots. What was it, game 4? I missed the game-winning open layup, the game-winning layup. Game 6, I had a really bad game in game 6. Game 4, I shot 0 for 12 in the second half. So I gotta be better. So that can't happen, especially if these guys are gonna count on me the way they do.